top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio. Eden Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the game. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Buckeyes offense will come out first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys could run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Looking to throw, it's Sayen. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fit. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Buying some time as he moves left. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Tate. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayen. Looking left. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy first down.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Still looking on the move. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. The screen, he's got wheels. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
The Bobcats will... Oh, the fake! They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Navarro. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he... They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
They boot it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the single back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Slithers into space. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I tell you got to have great timing on these out routes. And the QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receivers just got to be able to make the play.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. And the Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Ohio! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Makes the grab, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Snowed under by the defense. And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. To the air on first down. Going for the big play. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Bobcats. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He tried to get out of trouble, but he goes down for the sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting him in a good position to win this football game.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game instead. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Sayin. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Looking for room at the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. power football with the run. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his own 20. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Smith. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Running it to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Tate. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll give it to him again. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the counter. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Strong, firm tackle. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.